Well, good evening everyone. Yesterday we started phrases and clauses and we talked about phrases yesterday. We saw the basic difference between a phrase and a clause. If we write, I saw a boy wearing a black hat, it becomes a phrase. And if I say, I saw a boy who was wearing, makes all the difference. This becomes a clause. So, the types of phrases we have already discussed. Noun phrase, adverb phrase and adjective phrase. Today we shall be discussing clauses. See, group of words that forms a part of a sentence and has a finite verb and a subject. That is the basic difference between a clause and a phrase. A phrase is also a part of a sentence, but it does not have a finite verb or a subject, whereas a clause has a finite verb and a subject. This is the basic difference between a clause and a phrase. Types of clauses are noun clause, adjective clause and adverb clause. Noun clause, as the name suggests, noun clause can be either subject or object. Just look at these sentences. All that he said was agreed by all. All that he said. This part forms the subject to the verb was, and therefore this is the noun clause. Now have a look at this sentence. I hope that the experiment would be successful. Hope is the verb and the part that follows the verb is the object, and this is the noun clause. So in this case the noun clause formed the subject, whereas in this case the noun clause became the object. Now look at this sentence. You should listen to what he is saying. What he is saying. Again, it is object to this preposition to. Again, he said that she was attending the party. She was attending the party is the noun clause. Now let's have a look at the adjective clauses. Again, as the name suggests, adjective. See, it's a group of words and it works like an adjective. The adjective to a noun. Look at this sentence. Janvi is the girl who is wearing a pink dress. Who is wearing a pink dress describes the girl Janvi. Janvi is that girl. Therefore, it is adjective clause. Again, the book which Vishesh gave me is the best. Which Vishesh gave me. This clause talks about the book. Therefore, it is adjective clause. Look at this sentence. The pen that I lost was found by Kamakshi. Kamakshi, bring that pen to me. Don't keep it with you. Okay, pay attention. The pen that I lost. That I lost. This describes the pen, the noun. Therefore, it again is the adjective clause. He remembers the place where he met his friend. Where? The place. Where? So, where he met his friend is the adjective clause and it describes the place. Having talked about adjective clauses and noun clauses, let's talk about adverb clauses. Adverb clauses are of different kinds. Adverb clause of place, adverb clause of manner, adverb clause of condition, adverb clause of result or reason, adverb clause of concession, adverb clause of time, adverb clause of contrast, adverb clause of comparison, and adverb clause of purpose. Let's look at some examples. Adverb clause of place. She will find you wherever you hide. Wherever you hide, this is the adverb clause of place. Now, as you sow, so shall you reap. Adverb clause of manner. जैसा बोगे वैसा काटोगे. Condition. Unless you do this, this is the condition. Unless you work hard, you cannot pass. So, unless you feel sorry, this is the condition in this sentence. I'll not forgive you. So, this is the adverb clause of condition. Result or reason. I could not attend the meeting as I was ill. I could have also written it. Since I was ill, I could not attend the meeting. Okay. So, this describes the result or the reason. Now, look at this sentence. Adverb clause of concession. Concession. The laborer said he would go even if it is lockdown time. Even if it is lockdown time, he will not stay. Next. Adverb clause of time. The patient had died before the doctor came. Before the doctor came. Grammar had been finished before the regular classes commenced. Grammar classes had been finished. So before this suggests the adverb clause of time. Now adverb clause of contrast. Contrast. See, although it was boring, we stayed inside. See, it is never enjoying staying 24 hours or say days and weeks and months together inside. But somehow we stayed. So it's a contrast. Although it was boring, it was not amusing, it was not, I did not like it. I did not like staying inside, and yet we stayed inside. So, contrasting things. We stayed inside. Again, Janvi was reading book. Her brother was watching television. So again, it's a contrast. Adverb clause of comparison. She is younger than she looks. Then she looks. See, according to your age, has to be your look. But there are people who look younger than what they actually are. And there are people who look elder than what they actually are. So, this is the comparison here in this sentence. She is younger than she looks. Again, adverb clause of purpose. Naresh taught online so that the students could solve their problems. See, there was a purpose behind. Naresh taught online. Why? So that the students could solve their problems. So this is adverb clause of purpose. Again, Surbi talked softly. Why did Surbi talk softly? So that she did not disturb Abhishek Bhaiya, because Abhishek Bhaiya was sleeping. Okay. So this was the phrases and clauses. I have concluded this. Keep revising. Keep coming back to me with your doubts. I'll be sending you some exercises. Please do all your exercises well. And for any problems, come back to me. Keep revising. Till then, goodbye. Thanks for joining.